Hello, it's me. I'm back. I'm sick, but Drain Gang and Young Lean have parted ways with their record label. We're gonna discuss why. We're gonna discuss the messages that they sent to let everyone know. There's disputes over stolen merch and now deleted Instagram stories. This goes pretty deep. It connects back to a lot of older stuff that we've known for a while too, so let's just get into the video. Before we do though, if you could drop a subscription, that would be fire. I cover, rap, news, underground, all that stuff. Just drop a subscription. Thank you. It means a lot. It's a new channel. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, let's go over the fact that fans have been speculating about this departure from year 0001 for a while. This post is from nearly 8 months ago at this point, saying, what is the situation between Lean and year 001? I have seen a lot of people on this sub talking about leaving, might have left, with all his releases being on World Affairs, talking about doing itself on Violent Lullaby, and unfollowing Emilio. And Emilio is the owner of year 001, by the way. I have heard somebody talking about he only had a 10-year contract with year 001 that expired, but I don't think that is the case, since Lean is the biggest artist signed to them, and they still mark his album anniversary, sell merch, vinyls, and etc. So yes, this is a point of contention that's going to be brought up later, the selling merch and the vinyls and stuff. They go on to say, but Year still selling Lean's merch also seems kind of weird, since Lean obviously works as an independent artist right now and has done for a year. I know that Bladee's work in 2023 was also released under Trash Star and not Year, but there really is no sign that Bladee has left them. Varg also released his latest project under Year, and DG and Sherman are featured on the album, so I don't think anyone from DG has left year 0001. Okay, and there was a lot to unpack from there, but honestly, it was a pretty good prediction aside from the Drain Gang part. But people have known about Lean having left the label, Drain having left the label for a while now, but now it was actually confirmed and proven to be real, because we actually got words from the source, the mouth of the source. Okay, Young Lean took to Instagram yesterday to post a notes message where he wrote, "Yo, I want to set the record straight about something that has been happening for some time and that has been confusing my fans, and I've been wanting to tell you. I'm not working with year 001 anymore. They are not my record label, my management company, or my merchandiser." So yeah, I think the main takeaway from this is that he's saying that they're not his merchandiser, and there's a lot of merch from Young Lean still for sale on the Year website, and we're gonna go over that at the end of the video, because I want to go over everyone else's messages first. But that's a real point of contention. Also, it does make you think what made him go public with this information. Was Emilio and Year trying to set something up under the guise of still being management and label of Young Lean? Because there has to be some reason why he felt the need to go public with his information now and not before. There has to have been some development or something. His message continued though, saying, "Any official new Young Lean music and products will come from my label, World Affairs, as they have since Stardust." So yeah, World Affairs is what the dude mentioned in the speculative post about Young Lean leaving Year, and apparently that's Young Lean's label, and it has been since Stardust, which was the album that he dropped, I believe, in 2022. It had the song Bliss featuring FKA Twigs. That was a huge song. But yeah, that album dropped in April of 2022, more than pretty much 2.5 years ago. So Young Lean has been independent for a while without ever speaking about it or anything. So it's really interesting that he decided to come out with this information now. He continued though, saying, "Whether online or at pop-up shows, such as the one put on this weekend in Stockholm by year 0001, this is not merchandise that Young Lean, Sad Boys, or Drain Gang are standing behind. If it comes from World Affairs, it comes from me." And now we finally got an explanation about what may have been the catalyst behind this announcement, because Lean mentioned an event that happened in Stockholm where they sold merch from Drain Gang, Sad Boys, Young Lean and stuff, and throwing an event in an artist city, because Young Lean and them are all from Stockholm, so throwing an event in their city, selling their merch when you're not their label is a big deal, honestly, and it's a big violation of their artistry and their work. And I'm not sure if it's even a legal thing. They might be getting a lawsuit now, because selling merch from an artist that you don't represent is unofficial. So Yeah, he's saying the World Affairs is the only reputable place to get the Young Lean stuff from here on out. He said, I know you guys are smart and have already figured these things out, but I wanted you to hear it from me. And so yeah, here he talks about how people have been speculating it for a while, and he just wanted to come here to confirm the news. And this was just like the first domino that fell, set off the chain reaction, or maybe they had planned this all together, but Echo 2K then took to his story saying, since 2023, not working with the year 0001 as management or label. And then Tyboy Digital took to his story saying, I'm no longer working with year 0001 as management or label. All of my new music will be released under Bank of Star Sound System, which is like a pretty cool label name if you ask me. Bank of Star, pretty interesting. Bladee also commented, he was the last to chime in, and he actually deleted the story since then, so this is kind of exclusive info, but he reposted Young Lean's Instagram post to his story and said, we are not working or affiliated with the year 001 label. No way. And so, I mean, the no way kind of insinuates like bad blood between it, you know? And all of these artists, literally all 4 of them, have merch available on the year 001 website to this second. Like, you can go on there and see it. Echo 2K then went on a bit of a Twitter rant, I guess you could say, that revealed a lot of information. It started with the retelling of the message he put on his Instagram story saying, since 2023, not working with year 001 as management or label. And then his next tweet, for some reason, said partial rec of credits. And when you click on it, it's actually a link to the year 001 website with Echo 2K. And it shows that I think what he's insinuating here is that under this label, like, they own pretty much all the work he's ever done. They own his solo album E, they own his EPs Crush Resist and BXE, his collaborative album Crest with Bladee, all the album covers he's done, all of the mixtapes, all of the music videos. Like, I think he's trying to say that Year owns it all, so he's kind of like stuck in the mud because of that. His next tweet was kind of cryptic, but I feel like maybe he was commenting on the tweet before, because he just tweeted a pirate flag. And so maybe he's saying that, yo, if you want to listen to my music, then pirate it, because when you stream it or buy it or whatever, then you're giving money to the label who he thinks has like screwed him over or done some weird stuff, done something funny with the money. So he's telling his fans to pirate the music, like download it illegally or whatever. I think that's what he's saying. There could be another interpretation, but that's just what I'm concluding off the top of my head. Okay, and clearly with Drain Gang and Young Lean, all of them have this like super cultish fan base, so obviously fans are gonna have a lot to say about the whole situation. And I'm just gonna go over some of the Reddit posts and comments that went up. So this one was about Bladee's repost, and some of the top comments included the dude saying no way, and he said those 2 words say a lot about how things went. And yeah, that's what I said. Like, Bladee saying no way is kind of like the sign that, yeah, this is not left on good terms. Someone said, actually so funny to see Bladee post that. He's usually super reserved about private stuff, so something really must have made him mad. Someone also said F giving these lames a percentage, and that was actually a lyric off of a track on Cold Vision's PM2, I believe. And so yeah, that kind of shows that there is a little bit of bad blood or something. He's calling the year 001 guys Emilio, he's saying they're lames, and yo, we're not giving them a percentage of our music anymore and our money, but clearly they're still selling merch and profiting off of the likeness of artists that they don't have any right to do so with. A lot of people are also talking about Adam Killa. I guess I should mention that, and how back in the day Adam was saying, oh, Emilio is funny with some money, and people were kind of like taking the piss out of him for that. Like apparently he got a lot of backlash for saying stuff like that. And yeah, apparently it's all true now, or I don't know if the situations are connected at all, but it just shows like a pattern of Emilio, the year guy, being weird with the money. Okay, there's also, I didn't mention this earlier, but okay, so remember how Echo 2K posted this to his story with a YouTube link, and the lyrics from the song Echo linked on his IG story were some men here, they have a special interest in your career. They want to help you to grow and then siphon all your dough. And so, yeah, I mean, this is kind of just the case with every industry endeavor, bro, like especially in the music industry. But I guess Bladee and them, like, they viewed Emilio as like a friend, and so maybe he was doing something nefarious that really caught them by surprise, because I think for the most part you have to assume that in the music industry people are out to get you, and like that should be the industry standard, sadly. But I guess maybe like he tricked them, or there was some really fishy stuff going on. I have no idea. Someone on this Young Lean Reddit post said, every day I think Adam and Baron's dad were right about Emilio. And the reference to Baron's dad is like, I don't know if any of you have seen that Young Lean documentary. It's beautiful though. It's like 2.5 hours, but I've watched it like 5 times probably. And one of the really like touching parts of it, or like memorable parts, is when Baron Machat's dad is talking about Emilio and Young Lean and them. And basically what happened with Baron is that he passed away in Miami while okay, I'm not gonna go through the whole story, but he passed away, and Baron's dad kind of chalked it up to Emilio not being a good manager and him being kind of a creepy, weird guy. And I mean, I guess this whole situation that's coming out right now is a bit of proof of that, and it's kind of just sad to see this whole thing going down. But yeah, I mean, I think it's time to talk about the merch situation. And if you go to the Year 001 website, there is still so much merch from all of the artists who have said that they're no longer working. Like, they literally publicly stated it. And the sad part is that probably brought people to the website to buy merch, like in the short term. But in the long run, I think this will be a good move. But I mean, just look at this, bro. They have the Jonathan Lindor Psychopath Ballads cassettes. They have Jonathan Lindor vinyls. They have the Young Lean 2002 shirt, metal logo shirt. Like, they have all this Young Lean merch. They even have Echo 2K tank tops. They have Bladee t-shirts. They have Young Lean vinyls for pretty much every album that he's ever made. They have CDs for Young Lean and Echo 2K. They have, you know, Drain Gang merch. Like, there's just a lot of stuff going on that is really sad to see. Hopefully, now that this public statement has been made, there can be a solution to the situation, because Echo 2K needs to drop new solo music. We haven't gotten an album since E. And Tyboy Digital needs to drop, and Young Lean needs to drop, and Blade's okay, he just dropped, but I mean, I'd always appreciate new Bladee music. Thank you for watching this far though. If you learned anything new, make sure to subscribe and like and comment, and I'll keep you updated as the situation develops, because this is clearly like a big thing and we're probably going to get more details. So stay subscribed, post notifications on, because I'm going to have an update for you very soon, most likely. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.